I've been thinking about this a little bit lately. What's wrong with the Eagles this year? And so I look back on all their games, and I just noticed that they're not scoring at all. They put up 34 against the Giants, and then other than that, the most they had put up all year is 23. And, they're just putting up 20, 18, like right around there on every single game. And that's not gonna win you games in this day and age. Like, yes, you have a fucking great defense. I didn't think that defense would be nearly as good as it has been this year because I thought they had a special year last year, but they're good. They're real. That's a fucking stud defense. But whatever magic was there last year with Wentz, it's not there anymore. And maybe it's Ajayi and Blunt not being there in the run game, and I mean, the O-line hasn't really been protecting them that well. But I think that's just because people aren't really respecting the run as much. Last year, this was a team that would run the ball right at you. You couldn't fucking stop it whether you wanted to or not, or whether you knew it was coming or not. And then Wentz, on play action, Wentz would just stand there on third down. That's probably why that's such a good third downs percentage, is because it wasn't 3rd and 10. It was like 3rd and 4. So I don't know what's wrong. I mean, Corey Clement and whoever the fuck is back there, also, like, it's not gonna cut it. You need, for Philly, I mean, the whole Philly team is kind of just big and rough and tough and, run it right down your throat, especially with Blunt last year. Blunt and Ajayi, just run it right down your throat, and our defense is not going to let you do shit. And we've got a big-ass quarterback who's going to stand in that pocket. Even if he gets drilled, he'll stand there in the next play and not give a fuck. Big O-line, tough. But, when you're getting outscored all these games, because you're not scoring yourself with an MVP, probably the MVP of the league last year if he doesn't get hurt. I mean, you should be scoring more points. And I understand Jeffrey was out for a while. You haven't really, for the first few games, you didn't have Wentz or any weapons. So, but even with Wentz, they haven't been scoring. And I don't know, it's weird. Another thing, that division, very good division. I think the last time someone won that division back-to-back was like 2003 or 4, some shit like that. So, also, keep in mind, the NFC in general is just better. Last year, there was only one team in the playoffs that was in the playoffs the year before. That was the Falcons. Every single team other than them was new in the playoffs. So, I wouldn't be surprised if we see something similar this year. But obviously, the Rams are going to be in the playoffs, and the Saints. So, I wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings, Eagles, they don't make the playoffs. So, you're going to have new top teams, and the Eagles are not going to be able to play the whole playoffs at home. So, that's huge. That's fucking huge in the NFL. So, I don't know if I see it this year for the Eagles.